Welcome to Cognitive Uploading Tool. I'm Chang Hee, your instructor. In this lecture, we will cover the following topics. First, motivation. Second, related works. Third, understanding cognitive load in writing for ESL students. Fourth, how LLMs can reduce cognitive burden in lower-level writing tasks. Fifth, focus on higher-order tasks, logical flow, counter-arguments, and unique idea. Sixth, effective strategies to balance AI support with independent learning as an interactive activity. Academic writing skills are a cornerstone of critical thinking, a skill crucial for academic success and beyond. English as a second language, ESL learners often face significant challenges. According to the research, difficulties with fundamental linguistic competencies including grammar, vocabulary, and sentence pose significant obstacles for ESL learners in articulating their ideas clearly and maintaining an academic tone. As a result, these linguistic challenges interfere with their focus on structuring a logical flow of ideas in their writing, and consequently lead to a lack of confidence in their writing abilities. According to the research, ChatGPT can have the effect on students' affective factors such as motivation. For instance, Hawanti and Jubaluvena found out that students with access to ChatGPT had significant lower stress level compared to the other student group. Ali et al. Found out that ChatGPT was highly useful for motivational for students in English class. Regarding instructional assistance, Marzuki et al. Suggested that ChatGPT could improve ESL students' writing by suggesting effective wording and detecting logical inconsistency. Imran and Amul Sharaf suggested that ChatGPT could support students in brainstorming ideas and summarizing research articles. Finally, Dai et al. Showed that ChatGPT provided more detailed and readable feedback to students. Luem et al. Showed that ChatGPT could correct grammatical errors for students. In this chapter, we will learn what cognitive uploading is, examples of lower and higher level tasks. According to Risco and Gilbert, cognitive uploading refers to the use of external devices to reduce the cognitive demands of a task. Our working memory can only process a certain amount of information per process. In writing, lower and higher level tasks can cause cognitive demands. Have you ever spent a few minutes correcting a minor grammatical mistake? You probably have, especially if you are an ESL writer. Lower-level tasks including grammar, vocabulary, and sentence structures, ESL students may waste their working memory if they spend too much time on lower-level tasks. Higher-level writing tasks include maintaining a logical flow, addressing counter-arguments, developing unique ideas, all of which require critical thinking. If students spend too much of their working memory to lower-level writing tasks, they may run out of working memory to work on higher-level writing tasks. Now, let's check your understanding. Can you explain what cognitive load is within the context of writing and why ESL students can have difficulties in their writing task? Also, can you explain when your lower level, for example, grammatical refinement writing tasks prevented you from focusing on high-level writing tasks, for example, developing an argument? In the previous unit, we learned how cognitive burden can interrupt the writing process of ESL students. First, grammatical refinement takes working memory. If you instruct an LLM to provide a grammatical refinement, you can refer rather than copying and pasting its response to improve your sentence. Second, as an ESL writer, you may have a hard time finding the appropriate vocabulary. If you instruct an LLM to provide various vocabulary to improve your expression, You can choose the option to improve your sentence. Third, you may be able to save your working memory when switching between languages. If you instruct an LLM to translate your thought from your native language into English, you can refer to its response to improve your expression. Now, can you write a prompt asking an AI to support both lower and higher level writing tasks for a paragraph on a topic you are interested in? Also, you can interact with the AI to further develop the paragraph. In the previous unit, we learned how lower-level writing tasks could upload our cognitive load. But now, let's discuss how LLMs can support us to focus on higher-level writing tasks. Students can provide a paragraph and ask an LLM whether the logical flow is maintained and each paragraph clearly supports the thesis. For instance, they can use a prompt such as read the following paragraph and address any gaps in the logical flow. Also, they can use a prompt such as read the following paragraph and assess whether my body paragraph effectively supports the thesis. Students can provide a paragraph and ask an LM to provide 3 counter-arguments and a few questions to deeply explore my argument. For instance, they can use a prompt such as read the following paragraph and provide 3 counter-arguments. Also, they can use a prompt such as read the following paragraph and provide a few questions to deeply explore my arguments. Students can provide a paragraph and ask an LLM to identify ideas similar to their own and suggest areas where those ideas can be applied. For instance, they can use a prompt such as read the following paragraph and identify ideas similar to my own. Also, they can use a prompt such as read the following paragraph and suggest areas where my ideas can be applied. Now, can you explain how LLMs can help students with higher level writing tasks? Also, write a paragraph and ask AI to provide a higher level feedback. Using the LLM, such as ChatGPT or Gemini, complete the following steps. First, develop a paragraph on a topic of your choice using an LLM. Second, use the LLM to ask feedback for the lower level writing task, for example, grammar, vocabulary. Third, use the LLM to seek feedback for the higher level writing task, for example, organization, idea. Fourth, revise your paragraph based on the feedback you've received. Finally, submit the before and after version of your paragraph. Thank you. In the next lecture, we will learn how to use an LLM as a feedback tool.